So before world-class speaker training, I'd done some public speaking, but actually what I'd found was that I could never really connect to the message as much as I wanted to, and it felt a bit salesy. I was in a sales environment and that sort of stuff. And yeah, this has given me a really cool strategy for how to really improve that so that I can connect with the people that I'm presenting to and the audience that I'm working with.
Before coming to world-class speaker training, my presentation was challenging. So I didn't feel particularly confident in terms of standing in front of a crowd. And I had lost a lot of my confidence from the corporate world in my background to actually stand in front of people and communicate a message that I really felt passionate about and really believed in.
What were my public speaker skills like before coming to this training? Non-existent. I tried to get up on stage a few times and talk and was filled with nerves. Didn't know exactly what I was going to say or how I'd present my stuff to people. After coming here, 7 days later, I feel like an expert. And like I can go out and I can sell anything and people are going to look at me as an expert compared to all those other speakers out there.
Before world-class speaker training, I had several opportunities to speak. It was part of my work, but I would say that it's added some depth and some structure to what I will now deliver in the future, and some things that I might have not necessarily thought about before, but now I deem as important and will actually implement.
Before coming to world-class speaker training, I had a little bit of experience, not necessarily public speaking, but I've been exposed to a training environment where I've taught people. So groups, 20, 30 people. I had really confidence in myself because I knew the content really well. And I was trained in that content. So, really that was a strategy. I was taught that and I just duplicated that. What I didn't realise, going to events where as a presenter there, you see them up there and they look like they do it with ease. It wasn't until coming to the course and actually being involved and going through a step-by-step process, you had a real appreciation for the skill, the talent and the implementation of those strategies to get that end result that you want. So, coming to this course, the skills are just incredible. Without it, you can't achieve a result that you actually want. You think you can, but you can't.
My experience from world-class speaker training has really pushed me outside my comfort zone. It's probably been different to what I had expected, but in all the brilliant ways. It's been really engaging. It's been really informative to learn some really genuine techniques to actually help package up a concept that I've got into a way that I can go out there and present it to other people as well.
Yeah. I describe the experience of going through world-class speaker training as just amazing. And what I mean by that is I'm writing a book and I had the content and the structure of that, but this has helped me really package it into a way that people can understand, and also the sort of supporting things around it and all that sort of stuff. And just having confidence and clarity about how to deliver my message. And that's awesome.
What it's been like going through world-class speaker training is, it's been quite intense. You have to have your wits about you the whole time, but it's so much fun. You're working with so many good people, you learn from them, you get so much feedback. The presentation's just unbelievable. It's the way it's delivered in a particular manner that it helps you learn, and you can really understand those principles and those core things that you need to be done.
So the experience of world-class speaker training, at first it was a little bit daunting, and you're kind of put in with these groups of people that you may not necessarily know, and it's all a bit timid and you go first, no, that sort of feeling. But I would say that group dynamic has been spectacular. A very supportive, learning, encouraging kind of an atmosphere that allows you to develop and to grow and to take on the feedback that you receive and make whatever you're doing a whole lot better.
Now that I've completed world-class speaker training, I am very excited to go out there. I feel so much more confident about not only speaking in front of people, but also the product that I have to offer. It's really validated that it's a great idea, and it's really helped to workshop how big and solid the idea actually is. So I can't wait to get out there and share it with everyone.
Now that I completed world-class speaker training, what's going to change for me? I'm going to go out there and be able to sell people my ideas. I'm going to be able to speak with confidence and be able to go and do all the things I wanted to do as a speaker, and that's to share information with people. Now I can do that really confidently and really congruently.
Now that I've finished world-class speaker training, I feel just confident about the future, about doing what I'm passionate about and actually getting rewarded really well to do it and helping the people that I'm really passionate to help. And I can't wait to leave and get out there and go start doing that right away.
I would recommend world-class speaker training to anyone who has an idea but may need some help workshopping that and may need a little more confidence in their ability to go out there and share it with the world.
I think the kind of people I would recommend this course to, I was quite narrow-minded, to be honest, prior to coming to the course, in the fact that I thought, it's just people who want to do something very similar to what you're doing, Shane. However, seeing other people in this course and what they're going to use it for themselves, it can be used in a diverse environment. You can do it to public speak to a massive group, or you can use it just simply in just a working environment to present it to a group of 5, 10 people. The skill set's exactly the same. So it's scalable. You can go from 5, 10 people to tens, hundreds, thousands of people even. So anyone who actually wants to get a better advantage, who has a greater advantage in any parts of their life, in work, if they actually want to use these skills to actually sell a product, or if they just want to be better at what they do in their jobs, I recommend it to anybody.
Who would I recommend world-class speaker training? Anyone that wants to put an idea out there for people to accept. Anyone that wants to speak about an idea. Anyone that wants to sell. Anyone that even just wants more confidence when they want to go and speak to people. Absolutely, this really is applicable to anyone. I know they say pick a niche, but this, you can take this anywhere.
And so there are people out there right now who are Googling, looking for how to solve X problem, whatever it might be, whatever problems you've already solved before. If there are another 3 billion people that are kind of going to get on the internet over the next 3 years, what that says is every single one of us has an amazing opportunity. But if we wait too long, somebody else will step into that spot. There are people out there right now that have a need for your information. You just have to decide, is it going to be you? Are you going to package up your information and monetize that information as well? Be rewarded for going through the effort, putting in the work, investing in yourself, investing in your training so that you can help more people? Or are you going to be one of these people that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you see somebody else who's a multi-millionaire expert because they packaged up what you already knew and you just didn't take action?
I would say, compared to some other training that I've done in the corporate world in terms of presentation skills, there's a lot more to this course, and especially to developing your own message for your business. When you look at some of the other training I've done, it's been more about projecting your voice and the what of how to present, but it's not about giving you the confidence to actually go out there and do it and to build the business strategy behind what you want to do.
So I've done a lot of courses outside of this particular one, but what world-class speaker training is really different for is just the sheer amount of value that you get, the number of tools that you have in your arsenal ready to go out and confidently use them. And the professionalism of the way it's delivered, the speakers, everything is done really, really well. And you're getting amazing value.
So the one biggest benefit, along with meeting so many like-minded, positive, motivated people, is actually solidifying my own confidence in myself and my product to go out there and share it with the world.
The biggest thing that I've taken out of world-class speaker training is a confidence in a structure that I can go out and apply to many different talks that I'll give. Not just the one that I've developed this week, but actually the ability to break that down and use in any talk, whether it's 5 minutes or a week. And that confidence in that structure is amazing. And I'm really excited to start using it.
The one biggest thing I got out of world-class speaker training is finally understanding what my product is and how to sell it to people. And that's really exciting because I've been so confused as to how to package up my stuff and add more value to it. But now I know I can do that, and I'm really happy for it.
Once I finish world-class speaker training, what I'll be able to do differently is so much. You know, I already had it in my mind prior to coming here that I'll be able to go on stage and present. Because as I said, I had that skill set in the past. So I thought, you know, I could do this. I'm so glad I did this course, because if I had done that, if I had gone out my own prior to doing this course, I know I would not succeed. I would have embarrassed myself. I would have lost clients that I could potentially had if I had this skill set. I know that I've got so much more confidence in myself now that I can get on stage and deal with anything, deal with any situation, and I can do it in a strategy where you get those people, you get your audience to actually engage in you, and you get the result that you want. I wouldn't have had that without the training.